Designer includes many features which make it easy to accurately generate your PCB outline and place objects in the right locations, and dimensions are just one such feature. Even though dimensions have largely been regarded as objects used for documenting the PCB for assembly and fabrication, they form a powerful set of aids to board design and object placement. For this example, I'm designing an add-on board to interface with a third-party board, the STM32F4 Discovery. The documentation provided with this board shows clearly all the dimensions of the board outline and pin header placement, so my job will be that much easier. First, I'll draw a rectangular outline of the PCB on the Mechanical 1 layer, which I renamed Board Outline. Then I'll attach linear dimensions for the X and Y lengths of the sides. Note that the dimension leader lines snap to the endpoints of the existing line objects. Those are now linked, so if I drag the outlines, the dimensions will stay with them. I'll set the global snap grid to 1/100th of a millimeter, since that's how the reference board is dimensioned, and I'm working in metric units. I can use the arrow keys when I'm close to the correct distances to get an exact match. Now I need to place the header sockets which the other PCB will mate with. I'll use linear dimensions again to match the distances on the reference board's documentation. This way I have absolute confidence that when my board is assembled it will plug in without a problem. Of course, I can use 3D bodies to make sure Z-axis clearances are also maintained. There are several standard dimension types available for use besides linear dimensions, and all of them track with the objects they're attached to. The angular dimension is used to show the angle of two incident objects. First you place the beginning reference line, then the end reference line, and then click to place the dimension text on the inside or outside angle. The radial dimension tracks the radius of any arc or circle, and similarly the linear and radial diameter dimensions also track arcs and circles. Baseline dimensions allow you to quickly place a set of dimensions that all originate at the same point, with the same orientation, and datum dimensions give you essentially the same thing, but with the style of a ruler. Whenever you place a dimension, use the spacebar to